These guys do definitely not respect each other's airspace. Well, hello and welcome to my 2024 Imperial Army video. What you see before me is my entire Imperial Army. The background thing with the tower and the plans are just something I built. It's not really a mock. It's just, I feel like displaying figures on just empty gray base plate can be kind of boring. They need some background. I totally understand if the army is large enough, you have to just go with the gray base plates. But let me break it all down for you. What you see here before you are roughly 450-ish Imperial Army minifigures, and of course their vehicles. I have not displayed all of the vehicles. I have some more AT-ST, but for some from Brickwalt and for some uncanny reason I just can't get them to stand, so there are like 5 AT-ST missing. I also have an Imperial shuttle from a playset, but I have chosen not to display this. I went with this UCS kind of version of Imperial shuttle. It's made by, I think it's Edge of Bricks who have made it. And then there's more of these Brickwalt Marauders or transports. There are 10 of them. Yes, I know 10 is a lot, but I kind of like them and they're easy to store, so I really don't want to break them down to like 5 or anything like that. Then of course my UCS AT-80. I am also currently trying to build more of these, but I have not yet completed them. Then there's the hot AT-ST Walker, the patrol craft from the Imperial versus Rebels pack that came out, 25-year anniversary pack that came out earlier this year. And there's, I think it's the AT-DP, the artillery walker, also from Brickwalt. I had 2, but I dropped one of them on the floor and it got completely smashed. Then the TIE Interceptor, no, not TIE Interceptor, TIE Advanced, if I believe correctly, or is it Interceptor? I'm blanking on that right now. So that's from a playset, but I think the model looks really good. Of course, the TIE Bomber from the playset that came out earlier this year with Darth Vader and Admiral Sloane. The Assault Shuttle from Assault on Ferrix set from Andor. I think this is a really underestimated ship. I think it's quite nice, except for these panels who fall off constantly. I don't know if I built it wrong, but it's really annoying. Then of course the Inquisitor ship. I actually forgot this. I had this ship, so that's why I put it on stilts. Right here, I wouldn't want to go too high because I was afraid it would fall. Now, to the figures. You see here, coming out from the bunker, it's Darth Vader and 2 of the Stormtroopers from the Boarding on Tantive 4 set. I have like, what is it, like 9 patrol troopers and the patrol speeder just parked here. Then we have some miscellaneous droids. This is from the UCS probe droid, the miniature droid that came with that set. A black astromech and a protocol droid and a gunk droid. Then we have my own one and only Imperial crew member and 3 shore troopers. I have one more officer in a bag, but I don't want to open it because 2 officers and 2 troops are like, it's a weird combination, I think. Almost as weird as Director Krennic and his personal Death Trooper squad. There are also 2 officers here with the pauldrons, and then like I had to buy some more Death Troopers because it will only be the 2 officers, but now I have like 5 guys to boss around. Then we have 31 Dark Troopers. For some reason I only wanted 30. I think that is what is in the show, but I got 31, so this guy's sort of like a leader, captain. Then more miscellaneous figures and what is that called? AT-DP driver or something like that. And a Stormtrooper from Rebels from Kanan Jarrus speeder set. Then we have some of these Commando Troopers from the Mandalorian show. I'm not sure I'm gonna army build these because I don't see them enough to kind of like wanna army build them, but I think the figures look really cool. So I might want to get like a decent number, like 30 or something like that. And then of course Moff Gideon and his 2 pre-episode 7, episode 8 Praetorian Guards. Then we have Inferno Squad. Then we have the Inquisitors, I think it's the 5th brother and the 3rd sister, Reva, and of course the Grand Inquisitor. And behind them 8 Shadow Troopers. Then we come to more miscellaneous troop, 2 TIE Fighter pilot, a shuttle pilot, and a Shadow Trooper that I just have for some weird reason, I don't know why. And then 1 of the dual molded Stormtroopers from the Marauder set. And then we have a couple of more officers. The guy from the Andor show, I'm blanking on his name right now, Vice Admiral Sloan, and a Stormtrooper Sergeant, and a couple of officers, and I think some sort of mechanic. And that brings us to the bulk of the army, the Stormtroopers. There are 7 squares here of the dual molded Stormtroopers of 25. I was originally going for to have 12 squares, so that's why you can see I have 12 mortar troopers. So each square would have like a mortar trooper attached to it, but I never got that many. So, but anyway, I like these troopers. I like the design of them. I think they look really cool. Then of course there's the dual molded troopers. I want to get more of them, and I think Lego really needs to make like a Stormtrooper battle pack. Then we go to the high up, the High Command, Darth Vader and Chief Palpatine, or Darth Sidious, the Empire, or the Emperor. Well, he is the Senate and he is also the Empire. And they are backed up by 8 Royal Guards. And then we have 2 more TIE Fighter pilots, some AT-ST drivers, my one and only Sand Trooper. I guess Darth Vader just had one guy he really got pissed at and sent him to Tatooine to like enjoy sand. Behind them we have 2 of the hover tank pilots. I got them in a Rogue One set, but I've since dismantled the tank, so I don't have that anymore now, I just have the figures. And then some 3 Stormtroopers who I just got, who are like of various mold. I don't know where they're from, but. And then my one and only true Scout Trooper. And I say true Scout Trooper because the Scout Troopers we got in the Snow Trooper battle pack are not really my kind of Scout Troopers. I get like a Hoth variant, but this is the real Scout Trooper. And speaking of the Snow Trooper battle pack, there are like 90 Snow Troopers, and with these from the UCS, there are like 95. I think this one has like red on his shirt, so that makes him a commander. Then of course we have General Weirs and the 2 AT-AT pilots. So that's roughly 450-ish minifigures. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.